Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. For today's video, we're going to be building a witchy cottage in the world of Henford-on-Bagley on the lot that's called Cordelia's Secret Cottage. I originally wanted to build this lot in, I believe it's called Glimmerbrook. It's the world that came with Magic Pack, I always forget the name of, but I found that the cottage core aesthetic kind of looked a bit better in the cottage living world. So I moved it over to here and built it here instead. So originally I wanted this build to be more of like an evil witch, but ended up looking more of like a cutesy witch. So we're just going to roll with it. Honestly, I still like it. It turned out quite cute. There's not too many. Honestly, I feel like this is probably a one lot or one sim household. Maybe you could have two, just because the upstairs living areas ended up being quite small, just to fit the shape and vibe that I wanted the cottage itself to be. So I wanted this cottage to look kind of old and worn down. So that's why I'm doing these like droopy looking roof lines and whatnot. And I picked like a black exterior, so it looks like old wood. And yeah, this video is going to be in two parts, as per usual. I think that I might take a little break from doing 2 videos a week. So I'm going to be trying to edit my builds into one part. It's just more editing for me, so it's normally stressful, but if I'm only doing 1 video a week instead of 2, then I don't mind doing it, and I'll just have to kind of cut down on showing some of the things. Like in this video later on, you see I ended up showing the landscaping, so probably in the future I will not show the landscaping to save myself some time. I took a little break from recording and stuff, and I'm feeling a little bit better, but still not 100%, so I just want to take it easy. But I really miss recording, so I do want to get back into doing that. For the roof, you can see I'm using the werewolf pack one because I like this mossy detail. And then for the outside, we're using this swatch that came from the Get Famous pack for the top floors. And then for the bottom floors, except for that sunroom that I just did, we are going to be using the vampire pack brick that I'm going to do after I finish raising this up. And I am going to change this, what's it called, platform later on. You'll see it. It'll happen eventually. So here I am. I'm grabbing that brick that I mentioned, and we're going to be putting this all along the bottom of our build. And then after this, we are going to be doing our chimneys, just so that I don't forget, because I unfortunately tend to forget sometimes to add my chimneys. And then after this, I believe we're going to do our stairways, and then we'll get into like windows and whatnot. Lots of exciting stuff coming forward. Yep, here we go. So I'm going to use this staircase that is from the Horse Ranch pack, because again, I wanted to have that sort of rustic-y look. I went with this darker black, I think it's kind of black, but I think I switched it to a slightly lighter, like a darker wood color rather than the black. I feel like there was too much black. Because yeah, I picked this wood finish instead, and then I was like, okay, I need to change the wood of the staircase to go with it instead. So we're going to fix that, and then I'm going to paint the brick on the bottom of the staircase as well. And then I'm going to use the matching wood to cover up the little patio thing I got going there. And there's going to be a little covered entryway that I think I'm going to put in right now. It's just using this door from the Horse Ranch pack, and I'm going to go ahead and paint the inside of this as well. Again, just so that I don't forget. We'll count this as exterior too. I'm going to put the fence here, and then now we're going to do the exterior wall. I'm using this one from the Get Together pack, and I'm going to go all the way around our lot just to keep, the bunnies and the rabbits and foxes from eating our vegetables from our vegetable garden on the ad. So I decided to kind of make my own gate. So I put in a wall, and then I used this spandrel from the Horse Ranch pack, and I'm going to use the matching column And I kind of liked how this looked because I thought the other one was a bit too big. And then to add lights to it, I'm grabbing this Horse Ranch Pack light. I use this a lot actually, and I'm just moving that up using the tool mod thingy, not the tool mod, but the tool movie thing. You know what I'm talking about, maybe. And then I'm going to put that same light on by the other doors, and the same on the inside door area. It's just so you know, you can run inside if it's raining and not get poured on. Now we're going to move on to adding in our windows. I'm going to be using, all the windows are from Cottage Living. Just, you know, they're just perfect for this sorts of thing, but I'm using the black shade because I wanted the exterior of the cottage to look spooky. Because yeah, again, I was trying to do like a evil sort of witch, but it was really difficult to do like a spooky, evil looking interior, but still keep the rustic sort of cottagey look. So it kind of turned more cutesy with time. So yeah, that's what you're getting for this one. I'm gonna use this door from the werewolf pack for the inside because I thought that it looked rustic. And then I almost forgot to put in this window for the kitchen area. And then for this upstairs window, I knew I wanted a stained glass one, but I pulled out a couple different ones to try them out. But I believe, yeah, I was sitting here, I was like, okay, the wood doesn't match on that one. This one was okay, but not quite stained glass enough. So I ended up going with this little blue fox one. I thought it was cute. So that's the one we went with. So now we're going to go back outside and we're going to put in, I figured this could be like a little chicken coop or something. I just needed something here. Maybe I could have done like a greenhouse, but this is just what I ended up doing. So I'm going to put in our little chicken coop here so that our witches can have, our spellcasters can have some fresh eggs. And now we are going to be doing all of our landscaping. There's like 3 or 4 different trees that I ended up pulling out. I wanted this yard to look very cluttered, like they don't really maintain it very much. They have their garden beds that they do, of course, maintain, but the rest of the yard, they just let it go crazy. And, you know, whatever grows there grows. Maybe they're a bit of like a hedge witch, or a green witch. Maybe one of those. But yeah, anyways, I'm placing down our trees. So we have plenty of trees. And then I'm going to, apparently I'm just gonna, I was adjusting the tree because I realized it was dangling, like it's growing through the fence, and that's not gonna work. And then this one was hitting into that window, so I had to change that as well. Yeah, you can probably hear it in me. I'm just out of it, you guys. I'm trying my best here, I promise. So, okay, now we're done with that. I decided to put some lavender by our garden's gate. You get the reference, you get the reference. Please let me know down below if you do, because it's an awesome movie. And if you like witchy things, then you definitely know what movie I'm talking about. So yeah, we're putting some lavender down by our garden gate for luck. And then I'm going in with a bunch of grass. I believe I used those little white daisy flowers. And I'm using these unkept bushes just everywhere. And then I used a fern. I think I only used like 4 different plants. 5, if you count the lavender too. 5 different plants for all the landscaping. So yeah, the rest of this video essentially is just me doing all of that lovely landscaping. So, oh goodness, am I going to talk through all this? I guess I could. Yep, sorry, you get to listen to me talk about this. I used this little sundial thing. I thought it was cute. It's from the werewolf pack, but it looks like it's like an old tree stump, and I thought that was nice. So maybe there was a tree there, but they had to cut it down, so they decided to repurpose it to a little sundial. I thought it was cute. It adds a little bit of whimsical rusticness to our garden decor. And yeah, I just went around and did and put in random plants in random places. This is my normal way of doing landscaping, honestly, and just place things randomly wherever they look good. And then I'm also going to use these taller unkept bushes. I forget what they're called exactly, but you can see what I'm talking about. And I'm going to put in this bench that is from the outdoor living It's like the camping stuff pack. I don't remember the name. I am sorry. And I'm going to be going around the house also. And then we're going to be putting in some garden beds, so I don't have to fill in the whole entire lot, but I honestly do end up filling up a lot of the lot. So yes, very much enjoy watching this part. So unfortunately, because of my little break, I didn't get to do all my Halloween builds, so I think I'm just going to save them for next year, and we'll do them again then. So it's fine, you know, it's okay. I'm a little bummed about it because Halloween is my favorite holiday and I was very excited to share more stuff, but we will do it next year. It's okay. So yes, I think I'm going to do one video a week for a little bit here and just see how that goes. If I feel better, maybe I'll do extra content and whatnot, but I don't want to be stressing about it. But I felt sad not doing videos, so I want to do videos, so I'm going to do what I can. So, yeah, part 2 of this video, this should hopefully maybe be the last part 2 video that I do for a little bit. I'm sure you guys will appreciate that because I don't feel like making y'all wait a whole week to see part 2. But part 2 of this video is going to be us doing the interior as per usual. It's a bit more exciting part. I'm sorry, you guys. I honestly could have maybe recorded this, but I don't. My brain has been pudding lately. I'm not even joking. I had to edit so many like long pauses and whatnot out of this video while I was building. I do not know what's going on, you guys. My brain is just not functioning completely. So I ended up having to make this into a 2-parter. So I will get part 2 out. Maybe I'll try and get it done Monday. We'll see. Whenever part 2 comes out, part 2 comes out. I am so sorry. But anyways, this is when I'm going to be changing the foundation to this one from the Horse Ranch pack because the brick or stone, it kind of matched the brick I thought a little bit better because I realized that you could still see the foundation poking out a little bit. The plain black one just looked weird. It didn't fit it. And I'm going to cover up underneath this window with this ivy that came from the vampire pack just to help fill in that space a little bit since I didn't do very tall bushes. And then after this part, we are going to be doing our last little garden bed over here. And again, I'm just doing the same thing I've been doing for the rest of the build. Just filling it in with random bushes and things. Lots of flowers, lots of grass, lots of good stuff, right? Yeah. Underneath that tree, the big pine tree that you see there, I'm just going to be putting a bunch of grass just because you can't really see it. You can't see it. Your Sims are going to see it. Maybe in the winter your Sims would see it if you're playing this build and you're keeping it and you're playing with it, which makes me happy. Yay. Makes me happy if you are keeping it and playing with it and you enjoy it. I'm going to be probably putting this up on the gallery after I release part 2 because I have to finish the inside of this build before I can release it, of course. So I will be releasing it when I release part 2. So whenever that is, maybe it's going to be Monday. Today's Monday. No, today's Friday. Today's Friday. So today, when the video comes out later today, it will not be on the gallery. I'm sorry. I will make a little note of when I do post it on the gallery. Maybe I'll post it sooner. Again, unfortunately, I don't want to make promises I don't plan on keeping. But anyways, I'm putting in these garden beds. The garden beds are from the werewolf pack. And then that fireplace, I believe, is from that same like camping outdoor-esque one. And then I'm giving them like a little herbology shed thing. Not a shed thing, but like where you can put like pots and replant things and prepare any herbs and stuff they're bringing in from foraging. So yes, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much. Thank you for being so patient. And I will see you guys in part 2 where we will be furnishing the inside of my Witchy cottage. Thank you so much for watching if you watched to this point, and like and comment, all that good stuff. I will see you next time.